Hey guys, it's Dominic with Austin All Cash Home Buyers. It's Monday, June 1st, the start of a new week and a new month. Maybe it's a little OCD, maybe it's just me, but I love it when the start of a new month falls on the first day and you get that psychological clean slate. Anyways, I wanted to share a quick recap on what we got up to last month in May. I think sometimes people hear we buy cash, we close fast, and it sounds like a really cliche marketing line. So I want to show you what that actually looks like. How many homeowners we helped with a quick and easy sale, what their situations were, how fast we were able to get them to the closing table. In May, we helped 5 homeowners sell their homes, starting with our first closing on May 4th. This property was a long-term rental in North Central Austin's 78753 zip code. The owner had been a DIY landlord for over 12 years, fixing the toilets, painting the house. He had a good run with a long-term tenant, but when they moved out, it was time to move on. He didn't want to have to deal with fixing it up, finding another tenant, listing it, any of that. He wanted out at a very specific price with a minimum of hassles. So we were able to meet his asking price, and from agreeing to buy it to closing, the whole process took 19 days. No repairs, no dealing with realtors, no commissions. Our second house for May was located in Pflugerville, and that closed on May the 11th. The seller was facing pre-foreclosure, so time, speed, and certainty was a big factor. The property was in a 100-year floodplain, which makes a traditional sale a little tricky. Most retail buyers won't touch it with expensive flood insurance, and the ones who will want a discount just to deal with the insurance requirements and the potential risk of flooding if they even move forward with it. So we were able to step in and close in 18 days. And for someone staring down a foreclosure with a challenging floodplain designation, that kind of timeline can change everything. The seller also got 30 days in the property after we closed to allow for the necessary time for her to find new accommodation, pack, and move. The third house last month was in South Austin's 78744 zip code. This one closed on May 29th. So this was actually an inherited property, and these are some of the more complicated deals that we do in terms of managing people and timelines, as there's often multiple heirs involved who are trying to figure out what to do with a house that no one wants to own, live in, or spend any money on. And the last thing they want is a drawn out process. So additionally, the house did need a lot of repairs, which the heirs didn't want to hassle with. This sale took 14 days from contracting to closing. We also contracted 2 more houses to buy in May that will be closing this month. One's located in Pflugerville, and the sellers are relocating to Spain, of all places, which is pretty cool. They've owned this house for over 20 years, and they determined that they were better off selling as is without having to make expensive repairs and improvements to their property and waiting months for it to sell on the retail market, which is slow. They had a very specific date that they wanted to move out and close on, and we're able to provide them with a great solution. The 5th house was in East Austin's 78723. This house was a long-term rental property inherited by a lady whose husband had passed. The husband had been managing the property, which needed significant work like foundation repair, plumbing repairs, and the owner had no desire to spend any time or money on fixing the house up, let alone continuing to rent it out. When the tenant decided to move out, she came to us for a straightforward sale that lined up with the tenant's move out date, and we were able to help her with that. So 5 different properties and owners and one same result. No repairs required from the sellers, no agents, no realtor fees or commissions, no hassles. Each homeowner got a custom solution with the total timelines ranging from 14 days to 19 days between us first talking and them getting paid at the closing table. If you're in a situation where a traditional sale just doesn't make sense, or you don't have the time, give us a call. We're local, we respond and move fast, and we take care of our customers. Visit us at austinallcash.com or give us a call at 512-580-7557.